Somalia, a name the world once associated with war, collapse, and chaos. But today, a new story is being written, led by a president with a clear plan, bold reforms, and relentless determination. Somalia is rising once again. In this video, we will explore 10 major achievements of President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud and why many believe he's one of the most visionary leaders in Africa today. Let's get into it. Number one, $4.5 billion in debt forgiven, a fresh start for Somalia. In 2023, Somalia had $4.5 billion in international debt wiped clean. This wasn't a handout, it was earned. Under President Hassan Sheikh's leadership, Somalia met strict IMF and World Bank reforms, transparency, financial controls, and economic planning. The result, Somalia is now free to invest in its own future for the first time in decades. The country can borrow, trade, and grow without being buried in debt. Number two, lifting the UN arms embargo, security in Somali hands. For over 30 years, the United Nations banned Somalia from importing weapons. Why? Because the world didn't trust Somalia to manage its own security. But in 2023, that changed. Thanks to military reforms, improved governance, and strong diplomacy, the UN lifted the arms embargo, giving Somalia full control of its defense for the first time in a generation. Number three, oil exploration with Turkey, unlocking the national wealth. Somalia sits on massive untapped oil reserves, and for the first time, it's turning that potential into progress. In 2024, President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud signed a landmark deal with Turkey to begin offshore oil exploration. This partnership is expected to bring in billions in revenue, create jobs, and help fund public services, while ensuring Somalia keeps control of its resources. Number four, completing the constitution, a legal foundation. Somalia has operated under a provisional constitution since 2012. That's more than 10 years of legal uncertainty. But now, under Hassan Sheikh's leadership, key sections are being finalized, from the distribution of power to human rights protections. Completing the constitution means Somalia can finally have lasting laws, credible elections, and political stability. Number five, one person, one vote, a democratic breakthrough. For decades, Somalia's leaders were chosen through clan-based indirect voting, but that's about to change. Hassan Sheikh's government is laying the foundation for one person, one vote, direct democratic elections where every Somali's voice counts. It's a huge shift from power brokering to people power, and a bold step toward a truly democratic Somalia. Number six, the war against Al-Shabaab, pushing back terror. The war on terror isn't over, but Somalia is finally gaining ground. Since 2022, the Somali National Army, alongside local militia communities, has launched the strongest campaign against Al-Shabaab in over a decade. Dozens of towns have been liberated. Morale is high, and the militants are on the run. It's not just about defeating a group, it's about restoring peace and reclaiming the country. Number seven, joining the East African community, a regional power. In 2023, Somalia joined the East African community, a major economic bloc, including Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, South Sudan, Congo, and others. This move integrates Somalia into a regional market of over 300 million people. It means easier trade, shared infrastructure, and more influence across Africa. Somalia isn't going it alone anymore. It's part of a growing regional team. Number eight, introducing Sukuk bonds, faith-based development. Hassan Sheikh's government launched Somalia's first ever Sukuk bonds, Islamic compliant investment tools. Instead of borrowing with interest, these bonds attract investors who share in the profit of public projects. They're funding things like hospitals, roads, and schools, all in a way that respects Somalia's value and Islamic finance principles. Number 9, restoring Somalia's global image from isolation to influence. Somalia used to be seen as a failed state. Now it's being seen as a rising one. President Hassan Sheikh has restored global trust in Somalia, reopening embassies, securing international support, and representing the nation in global summits. The world isn't just watching Somalia anymore, it's partnering with it. Number 10, a vision for Somalia's future: unity, peace, and prosperity. What ties all of this together? One thing: vision. A vision of a secure, democratic, self-sufficient Somalia, where institutions work, people vote, children go to school, and families live in peace. Hassan Sheikh isn't just reacting to problems, he's planning for generations. Why it matters now. Yes, Somalia still faces challenges: drought, conflict, poverty, but for the first time in decades, there's momentum. Debt relief, stronger security, real democracy, and global respect. These are more than promises, they are proof of progress. And at the center of all that progress is a president with a plan, a leader with a vision. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud. If you believe Somalia is on the rise, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more content about Somalia's growth and transformation, and share this video with someone who still thinks Somalia hasn't changed. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.